What's up, people friends? I just wanted to talk about the full moon in Sagittarius that is coming up this weekend on May 31st, 2026. And if you see this after the full moon, there's probably some sort of relevant something in here for you still. Stay tuned. This is timeless. But so, this full moon on the 31st, which I believe is Sunday, is a blue moon, which means it's the second full moon in 1 month. And that is usually significant because full moons are powerful. They're intense. They make us go crazy. Long story short, they are these culmination points in astrology. And when we have two in one calendar month, it's just special. That doesn't usually happen. And what I noticed that I think gives it a little bit of an extra oomph is we had the first full moon of May on May 1st. And now we have the last full moon of May on the 31st. And May was this fucking month of like burn it all to the ground, death and rebirth. And like you can't make this shit up because the full moon on the 1st was in Scorpio, the sign of death and rebirth and fucking transformation. So like you can't make this shit up, and it just really feels like this is really divinely timed, although not easy, because I don't know about y'all, but since that full moon on May 1st, it's like my entire life has burned to the ground, like tower moment after tower moment, but all in like such good reason, because tower moments happen when we're building our lives, building our, lifestyles, our businesses, our relationships on an unstable foundation. And, if you're trying to build a house on sand, it's bound to just collapse and boop, not a stable foundation. And so a lot of this shit that has been spotlighted and truths brought to light, and just like these realizations of like, okay, this needs to die. Like this habit, this relationship, this job, this like lifestyle, this way of viewing ourselves, just whatever has been spotlighted. It's been like, yeah, that needs to die. That needs to go. We cannot bring this with us into this new chapter. So that's what was spotlighted May 1st with that full moon in Scorpio. And like, I don't even know where to begin. Like, I'll just do a quick personal share. So I began basically officially separating from my long-term boyfriend around this full moon. Now, it's not like, oh, full moon, time to break up. This breakup has been in the works for years. And it's just been like just an outgrowing of each other, a splitting of paths. It's honestly been pretty civil, but at that full moon point, it was like I felt in my being, I can't keep like putting this off. I can't keep, avoiding the inevitable. It's time to like move into divorce proceedings, basically. Even though we weren't married, just long-term relationship, yeah. So that's when that all began. And he's actually moving out this weekend. So this whole like breakup death is like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's not a funny situation. It's been fucking hell. It's been difficult. It's been like agonizing and just icky and psychological and me, as breakups are, but I just can't help but notice the coincidence between like, this culmination point that we are approaching this weekend and how it's just reflecting in my personal life. So quick little personal share, back to the astrology. So I have been seeing that, or I've been intuitively feeling, and it's been reflecting in my oracle cards and my tarot cards that I've been pulling for myself and for clients, this message of like, this weekend is not just like, it's not just a full moon, not that. It's not just like a completion point. It's like the end of a whole book type shit. It's literally giving this initiation into like a whole new life energy, because a lot of the vibes that I have been picking up on intuitively for the past like 3 or 4 years, honestly, I remember actually, I gotta like look at when I made this post, but I remember when I made the post, when my shift went from being primarily like present to shifting into like, we have to go back to the past in order to move forward. Like I literally remember I made a post on my old Instagram with my old branding that said, before we can move forward, we have to go back to the past. And so there's been this like having to go back to heal, to like, you know, reflect on the past, repeating these past cycles, just going back to the past in order to resolve things, to learn things, and in order to then move forward. And what kind of like prompted me to make this video was, so I have been getting this guidance, like I was saying, of that it's like we're not going to the past anymore. Like this is like we're actually shifting our focus to the future. It's like no more cycling around in old familiar energies, no more going to the past to clear, to heal, to resolve, to blah. It's like that's done. Like we've done that through May, through this initiation with these 2 full moons, May 1st to the 31st. Like we've been there, done that. Like we're not going back to the past. We're actually like moving towards the future now, like mounting the horse, going to the future. But like I was saying, what prompted me to make this video was I have been, you know, working and writing and just doing a bunch of stuff all day. And I went on Facebook just to like scroll, check in for a minute. And I saw a post by Rebecca Campbell. She basically creates oracle decks. She's an author. She does so much in spiritual stuff. Rebecca Campbell, check her out. But she made a post about the full moon this weekend. And she said, the moon this weekend is an initiation point, not just clearing the past, putting it to rest. Because like it's time for us to like actually move forward. Liberation. Like she wrote down a whole other bunch of other keywords, but I forgot to write them down and I'm stumbling now. But basically she said too, which really resonated with me, this is more than a new chapter. It feels like it's a new book. And it's like a liberation point from the past, from the pain, from the ick, from the shackles, the chains that have bound us. And it's kind of funny. I've been working very intimately with this like devil energy, primarily the devil tarot card archetype, not like, hey, Mr. Devil, what's going on? Like talking to like fucking Satan. No. Working with the devil archetype, which speaks a lot about like our fears and the chains that bind us and addictions and attachments and like those like just like shadowy addiction, ego-y energies. And just really like not fearing that anymore, because I had this big fear of the devil tarot card, the archetype. Like when it would come out, it'd be like, oh God, icky. You know, like as is like a natural human reaction. You know, it's not like normal to be like super chillin' with like the shadows and the devil shit. Like usually that's like yeah. Anyway, I've just been trying to make peace with this stuff, especially with like the nature of my work and just needing to go fully into my fears and no longer letting them kind of like run my life or keep me chained and hold in this corner, because that's like what the devil tarot card can really teach about. Sorry, I'm playing with my headband if y'all are wondering what this is. The devil tarot card teaches about like whatever we're afraid of is what chains us and what binds us and what locks us in like a cage or a prison of our own making. And only we can liberate ourselves through reconnecting with our truth, with spirit, with love, with like whatever the heck. And so this devil energy has, I don't know where I was going with this. I think that was it. Just, yeah, like facing our fears, liberation. We're liberating ourselves from these chains, from whatever we were afraid of. And maybe throughout this month of May, you've been facing fears. You've been like finally having those conversations, finally taking the leap of faith, putting yourself out there, stepping out of your comfort zone, whatever. And you may be finding that you feel way more liberated now. And that's why this like energy right now feels like not just like, okay, chapter 1 done, boom, chapter 2. It's like, no, like that book is over now. It's time to open a new book. And that can be really exciting. That can also be really spooky. And I have like found holding this paradox of life is like unsettling and ungrounding. And it's really important to ground and just chill at this time, because we can simultaneously be like so excited. You know, for me, I'm single for the first time, like for what feels like ever, because before this previous relationship, I was in this like healing bubble, because my boyfriend before this current boyfriend that I am no longer with, died. And so just all this stuff, it truly does feel like I am starting an entirely new life right now. And that has come through, you know, facing a lot of fears and through liberating myself and untethering myself and unchaining myself from these things. And so as we like navigate the fears and the uncertainty that comes with like, yeah, that is really exciting to be starting a new book, you know, to freaking be single for the first time in 6 years, but really for the first time in like 10 years. And like all that exciting possibility and like knowing just that there's so much more on the horizon, but at the same time there's just this like fear of like, shit, what was once this familiar staple, like what I was building my life with and towards is no longer there. And that is like, ooh, spook, like, what am I doing? But I know it's for my highest good, and I know I'm making the right choices because I know that this was not the relationship that I wanted to be in for the rest of my life. And I'm 29, almost 30 years old, fuck. And I don't, yeah, it sucks to like restart your life at this age, but also like, why the fuck not? And why am I gonna just settle and like keep going living a life that does not feel resonant? Because this, back to the full moon, haha, tangents. This full moon on Sunday, the May 31st, is in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is the sign of truth, y'all, and alignment and adventure and like exploration and expansion. And so this full moon is spotlighting like what is in alignment, what is true for us. And maybe a lot of these truths have changed. Like maybe before, like I have seen this journey that I've gone throughout the month of May is like no longer like settling and cycling through the like ego trips and the like wanting attention and wanting to be chosen, like literally coming back to like what is true for me and what do I want to experience. Like just so much is changing. This is like paradigm shifts, entire like spiritual awakenings, new relationships, new career, like new, getting rid of the old, inviting in like what we've literally been fucking praying for forever, for maybe lifetimes type shit, you know? And it's not going to show up on our doorstep, you know, on June 1st. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But if we can really like go into those fears and know that like even if a part of us wants to hit the brakes and go back into safety and familiarity and like what we've always done, this part of us that's driving now, because like I've said, we're not going back. Like we literally, it feels like we've reached a point of no return and we cannot go back even if we fucking tried. But this part of us is in the driver's seat now. And we know we can trust it because it's this like infinite, all-knowing, fucking call it your higher self, your soul, your fucking whatever, your love. That's what's driving now. And I don't know, like, we know we can trust it, but at the same time, we want to hit the brakes. And it's so fucking key to not hit the brakes right now, y'all. To just let that soul part of us, like, ease on the gas. Don't gotta go fast. You can go slow. You know, when we don't got a lead foot. Oh, let's go, money. You know, all gas, no brakes, but doesn't mean gotta go fast. And just... because, yeah, for a while, we did have to, you know, hit the brakes because we were trying to go in a direction that was not sustainable. It's like I see now that I was trying to, like, hunker down, like, think about marriage, think about families, think about building my life, but I could feel that it was with the wrong person. And that's not, like, no ill will, no, like, love the man that I was with, will always, you know, appreciate that relationship, but just knowing who I am, my work, what I want in life. I just knew that life that I was building, that I was trying to hit the gas, like full, like, let's go hit the gas, was trying, but it's almost like whoa, y'all, download, real time. My fucking ego was the one hitting the gas, and it was like, bam, pedal to the metal, let's go. But my soul was hitting the brakes and was like, buddy, no, like, just wait, like, there's something else out there. And I was just in this gas brakes. And it's so funny, y'all. The last car that I owned literally shit the bed and died because the brakes kept locking up. Like, I'd be driving the thing and the brakes would be smoking and the car would be stopping itself. And that was at the same time when I was starting to, like, be like, okay, I gotta build this life with this man. This is like where, like, and oh, y'all. And now the soul is in the driver's seat because we faced the fears. We stopped hitting the gas excessively, trying to go in directions that we knew were not right, that we knew did not feel right, but logically it was safe, it was familiar, it was like, what the fuck else are we gonna do? Just do it. No. Thank God we came to that full stop, and that's probably what this month of May, and fuck, maybe even since the equinox of March 2026, it's just been this full stop. Like, everything in life stopped. I'll speak for myself. That was my human experience. It was literally full stop. But now we've got that little ego guy out of the driver's seat who was fucking gassing it into this way and that way and was just crashing and hitting people left and right, and just, that guy's not driving no more. I hope you guys like my analogies. And it really truly does feel like this soul, like, and your soul isn't this mythic, like, higher self angel, it's just like the truest part of you. Like, you know the fucking truth. Like, I knew I had to leave this guy for years, but I didn't really want to listen to it. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's not like it's this mythic, crazy, magical, grandiose thing. It's just that, like, loving voice of truth, or just like your gut feelings. Like when you just feel it and you know it and you just, that's what's driving now. And it's this infinite intelligence that I always like to compare the ego and the soul, or the higher self, to, like, say the ego is on a little canoe and it's going down a river and it can only see around the next bend, but the higher self or the soul can see the whole goddamn river. And it's like, wouldn't you want to listen to that? Maybe, I don't know. Who the fuck knows at this point? But so this full moon in Sagittarius is just like complete truth. Like, oh, this is why I couldn't move forward. This is why I was hitting the gas. And my soul was hitting the brakes. And now it's like, we're safe. Like, we can hit the gas and we can go slow, but we're going. And like, wow, that feels good. It's like, wow, yeah, no wonder why life felt like shit. Like, fuck. Like, life is supposed to feel good. Life's supposed to be exciting. And I gotta say, guys, if there is something that is sucking the life out of you, like, if you're hearing this and you don't even know the last time you were excited, the last time you had, like, a good, meaningful conversation and connected with someone, the last time you, like, jammed out to a song, like, if you don't even know when the last time that happened, burn that fucking shit to the ground. Whatever you are settling in, whatever fucking soulless, soul-sucking shit box you're in, hang on one second, let me see if I can yours. Sorry, important for dire texts. Oh, good, we didn't stop. Wherever you hold yourself in a fucking corner, like, it's no more. Liberate yourself, because the only person that's keeping you stuck is you. Yeah, you may think, oh, I don't have this, I don't have it figured out, like, I'm too young, I'm too old, the mind will come up with any excuse, but if you just do it, the thing you know you need to do, or you just move towards your excitement. Reach out to the person that makes you smile. Like, move towards who makes you feel good inside and happy and warm and fuzzy, and who brings out your creative spark and who inspires you. Move towards the foods that taste good, the drinks that taste good and feel really good. Like, if you're not moving towards what feels good, what the fuck are you doing? Just saying. Sorry. That's what this full moon is all about, y'all. Like, if you're not standing in that light of truth and being like, yeah, no more, sorry, like, in a loving way, you know, like, even, like, you know, breakups and, like, honest heart-to-hearts, or, like, telling someone how you really feel, like, it's difficult, it's not easy, and it might not feel, like, super, super great and exciting all the time, but yeah, I don't need to over-explain. You guys know. Like, it feels good to do those difficult things. Like, when you're freaking hiking a mountain. Like, yeah, your legs burn sometimes, but when you get to the top and you get the view and that feeling of accomplishment, you can't fucking get that shit doom scrolling. You can't fucking get that shit watching TV. No. It's different. So, yeah, guys. It's time to move forward. We are setting sail. It's the year of the fire horse. Might have taken us a couple tries to get up on that horse, but we're on it now, and it's taking its first steps. And where are you guys headed? I'm curious. Comment below if you want to share what's been going on for you, what new inspirations and ideas are coming for you, because like there's so much going on right now. And you know, the mainstream may just friggin' preach like bullshit and like, oh, it's just another Friday, it's just Monday is just Monday, but like Monday could be the start of your whole goddamn life, bro, and like you don't even like know it. Or you do. Like, I don't know. Like, life's what you make it, so let's fucking make it rock, okay? All right, this was literally gonna be like a 5 or 6 minute video, and now we're at 20 minutes, so I'm gonna send you guys so much love. This fucking full moon is a doozy. And the main message I wanted to drive home here was we're no longer going back to the past. We've been doing that. We've had to wrap some stuff up, reclaim some lost aspects of ourselves, but like we're here and we're moving forward now. The future is in our hands. All right, I'm gonna keep going just because I love talking to you, whoever the heck you are. Sending so much love. Please feel free to reach out if you are looking for some support, some guidance to like process what the heck's been going on for you. If you just want a homie to ask some questions, just to air some shit out, talk to. I offer mentorship. I offer psychic readings, mainly working with tarot, but I also work with mediumship. I work with the Akashic Records, the whole shebang. And I also do offer personalized Akashic Records readings if you would like to understand your soul blueprint, what your gifts are, discover a little sense of purpose, and just all of that stuff. Check out my website. All readings are on there. And I do have a really, really exciting offer that is coming out tonight, actually. So by the time you're seeing this, it'll probably be live on my website. I am releasing a ebook called 2027 Prophecies. And it talks all about this massive, like, bigger picture shift that we're going through. Because it's been prophesized by indigenous tribes, by the Gene Keys work, by Dolores Cannon's 3 Waves of Volunteers work, and it's this splitting of paths that we are amidst that I believe is really culminating in the year 2027. And so I wrote an ebook about this, talking about the Hopi Indian prophecies, talking about a lot of the New Age stuff, the Dolores Cannon's work and the Gene Keys, and also talking about like the precession of the equinox and the sciences and all that stuff. So check that shit out if you feel called. And if you want to learn more about how we are not fucked, we are just waking up. Because that's like kind of my intention behind the ebook is like, there's a lot of spooky stuff going on right now. And if you just look outside in the world, it's like, oh wait, like we're literally like World War III is on our doorstep. We're like AI is taking over, globalization, like it's doom and gloom central. But then when you look to these prophecies and you look to the New Age teachings and you look to like the shit that's being channeled and the yada yadas and the theories and you connect the dots and you see, we're not fucked. We're just waking up, y'all. I actually think that was like my first YouTube video on this channel too. I'm having a little bit of an oof moment. Okay, I gotta go. Got shit to do. Peace, much love, and namaste. Check out my website. Check out my readings. Check out that awesome killer ebook. Sending you all so much love. You got this. And I gotta say too, if you're not feeling like super excited, cheery, like it's all good. Whatever you're feeling, you're meant to fucking feel right now, and the light is returning. Like if this weekend is like a little bit of a high, low, what the heck is going on? Like the ship is rocking. That ship is coming into dock. It's coming into the station. You know, ships don't go to the station, they dock. I gotta go. Okay. Peace, much love, and namaste, y'all.